Hi guys, this is Rohit and welcome back to AutoClan and welcome back to another car review. So in today's video, we'll be reviewing the all-new facelifted Audi A4 2021. And make sure that you subscribe our channel for more such car reviews like this and tap on the bell icon as well to get notified whenever we upload a video. Alright, so this facelifted Audi A4 is the B9 5th generation A4 and it gets updated tech, tweaked exteriors and with a new engine update that complies with the BS6 or the Euro 6 norms. So this 2021 Audi A4 is available in two trims, the Premium Plus and the Technology. And if we take a look at these prices, the Premium Plus costs around 42,34,000 rupees ex-showroom Delhi, which is this variant right here. And the top spec A4, which is the Technology, costs around 46,67,000 rupees ex-showroom Delhi. And this facelifted Audi A4 will go up against the likes of other German and European cars like BMW 3 Series, Jaguar XE, Mercedes C-Class and Volvo S60. And this year 2021, Audi has planned on bringing back many of its discontinued models such as the Audi A3, the Audi Q3, Audi Q5 and the Audi Q7. And if you want to watch other Audi car reviews, I've given those links to the videos in the description box below so you can check them later. So getting back to this Audi A4, Audi has made subtle changes on this facelifted A4 which are hard to notice. But the front, however, has been completely redesigned with more aggressive front bumpers and a wider front grille and also with the new LED headlamps. This Audi A4 is in Navara blue and you have other 4-color options. So you can have your A4 in white, silver, black and grey. On the equipment list, the Audi A4 gets a lot of features. So it gets automatic LED headlamps, 12-inch digital driver's display, 10-inch infotainment touchscreen, 3-zone climate control, powered front seats, driver seat memory, sunroof, drive modes, 30-color ambient lighting, hands-free parking, hands-free boot release, cruise control and wireless smartphone charger. So at the front you can see that this A4 gets the wider grille and also new headlamps as well, as you can see here. So as you can see here, the lights have been turned on and also you can see the new DRLs as well, which are bifunctional, which means that it has the function of both DRLs and as well as the turn indicators. And these headlamps are full LED headlamps. And just under the headlamps you have the headlamp washer as well. And in the bumpers you can see the reworked fog lamps housings as well. And now they are bigger, which gives that aggressive look. And those black dot lights aren't lights or real fog lamps. They are just there for the aesthetics. And also you can see the real air vents in the bumpers as well, which is for the aerodynamics and also decreases the drag. And in the front grille you have the front parking sensors as well. And on the bonnet you can see the distinctive lines and the creases. And coming to the dimensions, the Audi A4 is 4.7 meters in length, 1.8 meters in width, 1.4 meters in height and has a wheelbase of 2.8 meters and has a fuel tank capacity of 54 liters. And here are the 17-inch 5 parallel spoke style alloy wheels, which you will be getting for the Premium Plus, which is this variant. And for the Technology variant you get 5-arm dynamic style alloy wheels, which are just 5-spoke alloys. And the profile of these tires are 225 by 50 section R17s. And coming to the suspension setup, you get multi-link suspension both at the front and the rear. And at the front you get the rain sensing wipers. And also you can see the chrome finishing or the chrome lining around the windows, which extends all the way up to the C-pillar. And here are the exterior wing mirrors with the turn indicators. And these mirrors are electrically adjustable with auto fold function and heated as well. And this A4 gets new handles. So here on the door handles you can see the chrome finish along with the body color, which looks premium. And these door handles open upwards rather than opening outwards. So you can see here. And here is the rear tire. And all the 4 wheels gets disc brakes. And also these side panels have been reworked. And also you can see the cuts and the creases on the sides as well. And from this angle you can see it has a wider stance. And coming to the rear of this facelifted Audi A4, the rear has been completely reworked with the new bumpers and the exhaust tips, along with the lights as well. So as you can see here, this A4 gets new LED taillights here, along with the turn indicators as well. And on the tailgate you can see here this chrome strip connects the two taillights. And in the center of the tailgate you have the Audi emblem. and underneath it you have the placement for the rear camera, and on the left side you have the A4 badge, and on the right side you have the engine badge, which is the 40 TFSI, where TFSI means turbocharged fuel stratified injection. And over here you can see the reworked bumper section, and you can see the rear reflectors as well. And this A4 gets exhaust tail tips which are in trapezoidal shape, as you can see here, and inside you have the real exhaust. And these exhaust tail tips are made of metal, so these are aluminum exhaust tips. So underneath the chassis it's completely clean here, you don't have any protruding exhaust as such. And on the rear window you have the defogger, and on the roof you can see the antenna as well, shark fin antenna. So alright, let's open the trunk and check the space. So the boot capacity of this Audi A4 is 460 liters, and for more space you can fold those rear seats. And on the tailgate you can see the reflector as well, which is for the safety. And on the sides of this trunk you can see the netted areas. And there's the trunk light. And here is this retractable parcel hook. And you get netted pockets here as well. And here you have tethering points or the tie points in metal. And underneath the trunk you have the space saving spare wheel. And this wheel is a steel wheel, not an alloy as such. And the profile of this spare wheel is 125 by 70 section R17s. And here is the fuel lid. So let's check the rear seat space as well. So you can see these door handles open upwards, just like I showed you before. So the doors are pretty heavy and they open wide. So this A4 gets beige leather treatment on the doors. And also you have the manual curtains or the sun blinds for the rear passengers. And these doors have soft touch materials on them. And over here you can see the silver treatment and the tweeter next to it. And also you can see the ambient lighting as well. And these door openers feel premium. And inside the door you have the soft padding here, which is in beige leather. And also you have the button for the auto up and down power window function. And in the bottom you have the door bins, and you can fit large bottles here. And next to it you have the speaker. And then inside you can see the all leather beige treatment. And also you have the option for the brown as well. And all the three seats at the back gets headrests, as you can see here. And these rear seats fold in 40-20-40 split, which means all the seats can be folded individually if you want. So alright, let's get in and check the space. So as you can see, I'm sat here and I have decent knee room and headroom as well. And these front seats have been scooped at the back, which increases the knee room for the rear passengers. And also you have netted pockets for your magazines and the newspaper. And down there you can see the footwell illumination. And also I have a lot of footroom as well. And in the center you have the AC vents. So this Audi A4 gets 3-zone climate control system. So this is the third zone where the rear passenger sits, so they can adjust the temperature or decrease it. And just underneath the air vents you have the power socket as well, which is a 12 volts power socket. And on the top you have the LED reading lights. And on the ceiling on the either sides you get grab handles. And in the center you have the armrest along with the cup holders, as you can see here. And these cup holders are nice to open. And here also you have some space as well. And this middle seat can be folded down to access the boot. And this is how the front dash looks like with the new updated infotainment touchscreen over there. And here on the side pillars you have the hook, so you can just hang your coat there. So alright, let's go on to the front seats. So on the doors you have the same treatment just like the rear doors. So you have soft touch materials on them. And here you have lock and unlock switch. And you get ambient lighting in the front as well. And also you get this silver treatment just like the rear doors. And over here you have the soft padding on the doors and on the armrest as well. And on the driver's side you have some controls. So here you have switches for all the power windows. And also you have the ORBM controls along with the auto fold and the heating function as well. And in the door bins you have the switch for the boot opening. and these pockets are large enough to fit bigger water bottles here. And next to it you have the speaker, and there you have the pedals along with the dead pedal, and also you can see the bonnet lever as well. And on the top, on the driver's side, you have some space. So let's open and check. So you have the manual here, and in fact the provision here is so deep, so you have a lot of space under there. So alright, let's put back the manual where it belongs. And these seats right here are electronically adjustable or power adjustable. So you can adjust the reclining and as well as the height of your seat based on your requirement and comfort. And along with it, you have the lumbar support as well. So alright, let's get in. So this facelifted A4 gets this 3-spoke steering wheel. And this steering wheel has been seen on the previous gen A3. And I just love this steering wheel because it is inspired from the Audi R8. The Audi R8 has a similar kind of steering, but with different switches and functions. And that's a different story, but you have this 3-spoke steering wheel. And this steering wheel is wrapped in leather and feels good to hold in the hand. And this steering is tilt and telescopic adjustable. So you can adjust the steering wheel the way you want it for the better driving experience and comfort. And this A4 gets paddle shifters for the seamless shifts. And on the steering you have some mounted controls. So on the right side you have the controls for the infotainment along with the phone buttons and the voice inputs. And on the left side of the steering you have the buttons to control or adjust or to toggle through your instrument console. And over here you have the controls for the lights. And on the right side you have the controls for the wipers. And underneath the steering over here you have the cruise control. And on the right side of the driver's side you have the light controls. And also you have a button for illumination as well. And on the top you have the driver's side air conditioning vent. So you can adjust the direction and flow as well. And the entire cabin of this A4 is surrounded with soft touch materials. So you have it on the dash, you have it on the console here, and on the doors and everywhere. So the interior feels premium and plush. But the interior layout is similar like the previous one. But as far as the quality is concerned, it's top notch. So you don't need a second thought on it. And here is the instrument console. Actually the technology variant gets digital driver's display. And this premium plus variant gets analog dials with digital display. So on the left side you have the tachometer, and on the right side you have the speedometer. And in the center you have the MID or the multi-information display. And it shows you different functions and indications as well. So it shows you audio controls, kilometers run, distance to empty the fuel. It shows you time, it shows you trip meter, and also has a gear shift indicator. So you can see it shows you speed, consumption, short-term memory, energy consumers, and all other different functions. And coming onto the center of the dash, here is the main update. So you get this infotainment touchscreen, and you get the same AC vents just like the before. And also you can see the silver trim, which is just like on the doors. And here is the updated 10-inch infotainment touchscreen. So this infotainment touchscreen is just like the other, which is seen in the A6 and the Q8. So the graphics are clear and the screen is responsive, but you don't get the haptic feedback, which is nothing but the click feel. And if you haven't checked the Audi A6 review, I have given the links in the description. You can check them later. So you can see the infotainment touchscreen has all the features. And this Audi A4 gets USB connectivity, Bluetooth, radio, navigation, and Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You have Audi Drive Select here. Alright, let me turn on the ignition. Yes, it's back. So here you have different driving modes. You have efficiency, comfort, auto, dynamic, and individual. So in the comfort mode you get plushier ride. And in the dynamic mode the throttle response changes. So you get that sportier ride. And you have efficiency as well for better fuel economy. So you have all these drive modes. And coming back you have the options for parking aid. And here is the park assist feature. So you can see in the screen both the front and the rear sensors working. And also you get the adaptive lines for the rear parking. And here you have the options for the lights. And on the top you have this notification bar where you can directly access some of the features. And if you want to select or change the drive modes, and you don't want to operate it from the touchscreen, you can just press these switches over here. So you can easily toggle through those modes with these switches here, which makes it easy and comfortable to drive. And underneath the infotainment touchscreen and the AC vents, you get this 3-zone automatic climate control system. So the rear passengers and the front passenger along with the driver side can adjust the temperature based on their requirement. And these temperature knobs feel very premium. So it has this solid feel to it when you increase or decrease the temperature. And also the knurl finish on it feels really good. And also these switches for other AC functions feels really good. And these are touch sensitive buttons. So whenever you hover your finger on it, it just responds very quickly. And underneath the climate control, you have some switches as well. So you have drive select buttons. You have the ESC or the electronic stability control button off. You have the switch for park assist. And just right there, you have the charging ports. So you have a USB port along with the 12 volts power socket to charge your phones. And here is the placement for the engine start stop button. And here you get the illuminated cup holders. So you have the ambient lighting in them. And here is the Audi's ashtray box. And it is packed, as you can see. I can't really open it now and show it to you with my single hand. But yes, it's an ashtray box. And here is the Audi swivel wheel. Yes, I know it doesn't get a swivel wheel as such, because Audi has got rid of it, as the infotainment is a touchscreen system. So they have removed it and given some space here. And here is the 7-speed DCT, dual clutch automatic transmission. And this gear knob is finished in leather and it feels good to hold. And next to it you have a small knob for the infotainment touchscreen, so you can decrease or increase the volume. And even this little knob has got knurl finish on it, which is really good. And over here you have the switches for the hill assist along with the electronic parking brake. And also you have a slot here to put your key or the fob. And here is the adjustable central armrest, so you can slide it front and backward for your comfort. And inside you have some space. The technology variant gets Audi phone box, so you get a wireless charging pad, and this variant doesn't get it. And you have the cigarette lighter here along with the charging port. So alright, let's close it. And on the top you have this beautiful frameless interior rear view mirror. And over here you have the touch sensitive or the feather touch reading lights. And also this A4 gets sunroof. So alright, let me open it and show it to you. And coming to the safety features, the Audi A4 gets 8 airbags, front and rear parking sensors, rear view camera, auto hold assist, ABS, ESC, traction control, and tire pressure monitoring system. And on the driver's side you have the sun visor along with the vanity mirror. And on the passenger side you have the glove box, and it has decent space inside. So here is the engine bay or the compartment. So the notable change to this facelifted Audi A4 lies under the hood, and it is only available in petrol. So this facelifted Audi A4 gets inline 4-cylinder petrol engine, which is a 2000cc unit that produces 190 brake horsepower and a maximum torque of 320 Newton meters. And this 2-liter unit is paired to a 7-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox with a front wheel drive. And like I said, there is no diesel engine on offer. So that's all for today's review, guys. So I hope you liked the review of this facelifted Audi A4. If so, give it a like and share. And please subscribe our channel for more such car reviews like this. And if you want to watch other Audi car reviews, I've given the links in the description, so you can go ahead and check them out. So thank you so much and have a nice day.